All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS, and salutations all around the world that teach and truth. My name is Maya Kaala Bangad. I'm with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. I can make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. Alright, black is a color, not a nationality. Our skin is brown. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the confusion of faith that's scattered abroad. Alright. And we are not affiliated with any black identity string groups. All right, so right here, man, you got it says seniors facing eviction, fear homelessness, and isolation as California crisis rolls on. Now it's funny, last week I had met some Issachar women, at my job. They would tell me don't move to California because the houses prices rising up and stuff. Basically, California is not turning out to be for the common people and shit. The only people that right now who think they got money, they don't got no damn money. They're homeless too. Or the concentration camps where they take that chip, they're gonna be burnt up, by your house. But anyway, right here it says senior facing eviction, fear, homelessness, and isolated California houses crisis rolled on. This is not just gonna happen in California. See this damn demons, man. The hell is he saw his damn ass. But anyway, this God, I swear, this is silly shit down here. Hold on. But anyway, man, back to this. Maybe he's all pay for that Kingdom salt mines. But anyway. Alright, so this homeless crisis is gonna happen all over. It's gonna spread all over America, man. You see a lot of homeless people there, man. Alright, it says Mario Cannell met his wife and has probably lived for the last 33 years. Cannell, the house painter, was at Silver Lake Complex off the Sunset Boulevard on the job, but he and his cousin quickly connected over their shared Guatemalan roots. Alright, so this guy's Zebulon. It wasn't long before Mario and Sabina married, and her home became his. For years, they basked in such comfort, plucking coyote from a vine outside their front window. When his wife died in April 2005, Cannell consulted with Wall Street throughout the neighborhoods, connected to people inside the 8-unit bungalow court. It also helped that even as surrounding neighborhood gentrified, Esau taking over. Rent control his rent below $400, but 3 months ago a real estate investor purchased the complex and soon told all tenants to leave. Sunday, Cannell faced the prospect of having to find a new home in a market where nearby studios rent for more than his monthly Social Security benefits. Souls means poor. All right, see, Jake, you don't get shit, man, in America, man. All right, you don't get shit. You break your ass off. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you Jakes who don't got no job and shit, and you like to make fun of them and shit. But then your ass retired, you don't get shit, man. All right, you must you may as well stay working at your job, your little first job. You 15, 14, man, fucking little restaurants, man. All right. Work all of your corporation and give you shit. But anyway, man, I feel like I'm suffocating. Cannell 73 said in Spanish every day. Alright, so he's suffocating, man. The elder from Dallas made a video tape about suffocating, talking about spiritual aspect. But yeah, he is suffocating spiritual. He don't know what the hell's going on. It said the threat is placed in lost community routine can take a mental and physical toll. Experts say that's especially true for seniors who are perhaps the most vulnerable to California rising rent and inventions of any age group, the fastest growing in the state. These are the signs that seniors are disappointed and impact the effect the Tyson eviction canal faces now. Households with at least one person 62 or more or older made up 26%. No fault evictions in Los Angeles City rent control buildings between June 2014 and May 2019, according to the Los Angeles Housing Community Invest Department by conspiracy. 30% of rental houses and properties built before 1979 headed by someone 65 or older. According to 2017, most rent control buildings in Los Angeles were constructed before 1979. Alright. So I never heard it as a kid. When I was a kid, I never heard of old people being homeless and shit. Cause they always had a little spot, man. Either they be they own a property, they stay there and shit till they fucking die, and they give it to the kids, or they live with their kids, their children, or they another family member, or they live with children might not be able to take them somewhere where they live at. They might not be get along with whoever their child married. They'll put them in a home and shit, and they make sure they all right. But this is the sign of America's downfall, man. Whether if it be our own people, man. Cause that guy, I'm gonna read this. He's not, Mario. He's not in the truth. He's not proclaiming Yahweh. He's with this world, just like other people, man. All right, just like other so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, other Israelites. The Bible, it says what? James chapter 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteries, know ye not that the friendship of this world the enemy with the Most High? Whosoever there will be a friend of the world is the enemy Most High. So Mario is the enemy Most High, man. It may sound cruel like that, but that's the truth, man. He like the old saying, man. If you're not with us, you're against us, man. Alright, so nothing the truth, man. You're against your how about your own shot. If you come into it, hey, shalom. But it says Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time to purpose under heaven, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up which is planted, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to dance. It's a time to get and a time to lose. All right, so this is America. Now America is what, at least 250 something years old. All right, that's talking about the American corporation called America. All right. Okay, so it's time for America to fall, man. People losing jobs, people losing houses, people becoming homeless. All right, 2/3 Jakes in the heathens, particularly Esau, man, become homeless. All right, Esau, there's Moab right behind him in California. Moab on the biggest population becoming homeless, man, in California. So it's time for Rome, America, which is also called Rome, Babylon, Egypt, Assyria, Basra. It's time for it to go down, man. All right, she's done with a fork sticking her left ass cheek, man. All right, you get the little turkey thing. You stick in the turkey, the Monty turkey thing. You stick in it, you bake a turkey. America's thing is pop way out, man. Gleaming, flashing red. All right, so it says, for 3 months, going real estate invade the person to complex. Soon all the tenants told all the tenants to leave. Southern Canal faced a prospect of finding a new home in a market where nearby students rent for more than his monthly Social Security benefits. About a soul support. I feel like I'm suffocating. You are. All right, spiritually. It said Canal said 3 said in Spanish every day. The threat of displacement lost community routine. I'm gonna skip that. I already read that. It said there are signs that I'm gonna skip that. I already read that part. It says the eviction threat was given a face in May when news spread on social media that 102-year-old Thelma Smith faced a lease terminated in an unincorporated area of Los Angeles County. Smith had lived at Ladera Heights resident for nearly 30 years when her landlord gave her notice to leave. Former Governor Unfortunately, a friend of the woman was many who expressed outrage over the lawful action. All right. But when facing rich seniors who depend on fixed income have a harder time weathering rent increases. Even modest rises allowed under rent control. In 2016, 29% of rental households in California paid more than half their income on housing. According to the Harvard Joint Center of Housing Study, the figure rises to 35% of renters ages 65 to 79 to 42% of renters 80 and older. But overall, rent growth has slowed in the last 2 years, but the average price for a vacant apartment in LA County nearly 40% higher than it was 2012 at a $2,329 a month, according to Zillow. The swift rise has been blamed for driving people all ages into homelessness, but living on streets can be particularly traumatic for seniors. In 2018, when overall homeless numbers went down, the Italian homeless people 62 and older in the greater Los Angeles area surged 22% to nearly 5,000. According to the latest count by Los Angeles Homeless Service Authority, the number has since increased to 5,231. All right, so this is what's going on, man. This is happening in America, man. All right, you can read the rest of this article, man. But the thing is, America's going down, man. All right, you Israelites, whether you be young or old, what tribe you come from, Judah, Benjamin, whatever, man, you not having a holy conversation with Yahweh, man. You're not in this truth. You're not proclaiming. You're not calling upon the name Yahweh, the name of the one everybody ignorantly called Lord of God, and his son Yahweh, the one everybody ignorantly called Jesus, man. And you not set the fact that it's like obeying the law, statute, command the best you can. All right, man. You don't know what's going on, man. You basically fucked, man. All right, you basically screwed if you don't have it, man. All right, you basically screwed, man. All right, if you don't have it, but those who do have it, we don't gotta worry about this, man. We don't gotta worry about no homeless or anything, man. Most High gonna take care of us, man. All right, so in this shalom.